Well, as most of you know, I've lived in this community for 3 generations. I attended local schools, including Valley College and CSUN, which I understand Valley College is in the district. But moreover, both my children graduated from Verdugo Hills High School. I feel it's very important for this community to remain and keep its sense of uniqueness and not be a cookie-cutter replica of the Valley. I've heard so many people say, well, they were born in the Valley and they've served in the Valley. This is a unique community, and it's not in the San Fernando Valley.
Hi, Augusto Pisani. Well, I'm not very familiar with your area, to be very honest with you. I was born in Rome, Italy. I come from a different world. I moved here 41 years ago. And I lived the last 20 years of my life, as I said, to Valley Village, into Valley Village. Obviously, everything that a community has to express is my concern. Whether I know it or not, I will have to become familiar with the problem.
Developers, on your behalf, you can be assured that I will fight the developers. I'm not going to go around and get campaign money from them and then sell you out. On the other hand, advertising signs. There was a ordinance passed which prohibits those. If there is any reintroduction of that ordinance to be repealed, you can trust me that I will stand with you. I do have the endorsement of Supervisor Mike Antonovich, and I believe that the open spaces, the unique situation of the Sunland Tujugna Latuna Canyon is important to the entire city of Los Angeles' well-being.
Number one, I would make sure that we retain open space. That's been a hallmark of Councilmember Rule's administration. We again need to target development that the community needs and wants, and not the development that the developers needs and wants. We need an economic development strategy for this area, and someone on staff that will carry out that agenda.
This community has some of the last remaining open space in the entire city of Los Angeles. I know there are a lot of issues here with the general plan and the specific plan not necessarily matching up. There's community plans that need to be updating. There are a lot of issues here involving mechanization. Some have been dealt with, some haven't. We have very small lot sizes in several places in this community. There are also, though, district-wide issues that really are in Sunland Tujugna and also throughout the Second Council District. Issues involving DWP and the infrastructure and development and city agencies that point their fingers at each other, and really a feeling that in the Second Council District we're sick and tired of being an ATM for the whole city.
The one thing that stands out to me most about this community is this is the area that has the most effective grassroots organizing of any area around, and you proved that when you defeated Home Depot. It's also an area that is the poster child, I think, for what we used to have, and that is unique communities that have their own distinctive character. And your passion with regard to Home Depot and otherwise, I think, is a reflection of our need to preserve that and to keep communities unique and not make them just the cookie-cutter things that much of the Valley is becoming.
The question was, what do we know about this community? What I know about this community is the people. And I think Paul touched on it briefly there when he mentioned your success in your grassroots efforts against Home Depot, but it's not just your success with that. It's the way that you conduct yourselves at the neighborhood council. There's a spirit of cooperativeness there. And there's a spirit of everyone pitching in to do what's right for the community. There's also something else that's unique about this community that I have to offer as a warning. The developers are coming, and they're coming after you right now. They're going to do to your community what they've done to the other communities in the Valley, and I'm going to help you stop that.
Verdugo Hills Golf Course, Zumadonga City Council, no. You don't have to be a golfer to appreciate the open space, and why should we get all this housing, 290, too much units, not enough infrastructure. Water conservation pricing, you know, until you come out here, you really don't realize how hot it is. You've got horses, all this dry land. See, also the big thing, some of the big issues, I would like to say the most important thing, I had predicted that the pension money was fraudulently invested. The city's going bankrupt over that, so you got to consider those issues too. Thank you.
If I'm elected, what I will be doing is you will see me again and again in this building. People who know me from Valley Village know that I listen. And that's, I think, my biggest attribute. So I'll be up here again and again to listen to you, the people who know this community best, to represent you in the best way I can. I know from personal experience that neighborhood councils, homeowners associations, groups that are represented here today are the best voice of the community, and they can do things. Thank you.
You look at, all you need to do is look at the maps of the district to see a gerrymandered district. You have a specific plan that it really isn't very specific, and nobody is following it. And those are some of the issues that we have to deal with out here. The representative of the district has to spread themselves very thin. That's one of the things that we were complaining about during secession, is that you're representing a lot of people, and a lot of various different people want different things in different areas. And that's again where the neighborhood councils are extremely important in this. Their voice needs to be heard, and in my administration they will be heard very loudly.